COPWATCH, policing the police every single day.
You know, I'll get it and I'll...
How much would you spend to rent a movie? Nowadays, a lot of people don't rent them at stores at all, but if you do, be sure to return them or it might cost you a lot more than you think. We got a call from a Claremore man today. He says he rented a movie 4 years ago and he forgot to return it. Now he's being threatened with a heavy fine and possibly jail time. We sent Channel 8's Tyler Butler to find out more.
That's my bad. I was sending a tweet.
Universal Studios paid a lot of money for the movie Ted, but somewhere next in line has to be Lonnie Perry.
I lived in Claremore at the time, and just regular weekday, you know, I went home from work and went in, rented a movie, and went home and watched it.
He thinks the 2014 rental of Ted set him back about $5 to $6 at the time. Shortly after, he became homeless.
So he threw all his things in a box and moved, that DVD included. And he'd completely forgotten that he never returned it until he got a call from the Rogers County DA and then a letter in the mail.
As you can see, it's become a very expensive DVD in the past 4 years, $218.07.
I just don't have that kind of money right off. You know, I'll get it and I'll pay it. I'll do what I have to do, you know, but I just think it could have went a different route.
It could go a very different route if he doesn't pay up, a warrant for his arrest. We spoke with the store. They say they tried to get in touch with Lonnie several times, but they couldn't track him down. So they eventually passed it off to the Rogers County DA since it's more or less stolen property in their eyes.
I understand the video place having to do what they've got to do, but there's other means of trying to get a hold of people without throwing the warrant.
The store will get $19 for the movie and $25 for lost profits. The DA gets $174 as part of a state statute that deals with unreturned movies.
So was Ted worth $218?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't worth the $5 I rented it from.
Nevertheless, he says unless something changes and he gets some leniency and forgiveness, he'll pay up. Tyler Butler, Tulsa's Channel 8.
Police state-defined man facing jail time for overdue $5 movie rental. A man is facing jail time and hundreds of dollars in fines for forgetting to return a DVD he rented for $5 in 2014. By Rachel Blevins, July 5, 2018. Tulsa, OK. A man who never returned the copy of the movie Ted he rented for $5 from a local store in 2014 was contacted by police and threatened with jail time if he did not pay the hefty fine that has accumulated over the last 4 years. Lonnie Perry said he vaguely remembers renting the movie, watching it and then forgetting to return it, but he became homeless around that time, and he believes the DVD copy of Ted was just another one of the possessions he packed into a box when he moved to a neighboring town. The local store insisted that it tried to reach out to Perry multiple times, but when they could not contact him, they turned the case over to the Rogers County District Attorney's Office and listed the DVD as stolen property that must be returned. The local news apparently had no trouble finding the man, and in an interview with ABC 8 in Tulsa, Perry said he was shocked when he received a letter from the DA notifying him that he could face jail time if he did not pay the $218.07 fee for the movie rental. The fact that is even more incredible is that out of the money Perry owes, the movie store will only receive a small portion, $19 for the movie and $25 for lost profits, while the DA will receive $174 as part of a state statute that deals with unreturned movies, according to the report. I just don't have that kind of money right off. I'll get it, and I'll pay it. I'll do what I have to do. I just think it could have gone a different route, Perry said. I understand the video place having to do what they've got to do. There's other means of trying to get a hold of people without a warrant. In response to reports about the fines and jail time Perry was facing over a $5 movie rental, a local handyman company, Jeff of All Trades, stepped in and paid all of the fines Perry owed. Unfortunately, this is not the first time an incident like this has happened. Around the time that Perry was renting his copy of Ted in 2014, a woman in Pickens County, South Carolina, was forced to spend the night in jail for failing to return the VHS copy of the movie Monster-in-Law that she rented in 2005. The same treatment is also applied to library books, and as the Free Thought Project has reported, a couple in Tecumseh, Michigan, was treated like criminals after their daughter rented a set of books from the local library and failed to turn them back in for 8 months. Although the books were eventually returned, and the couple paid hundreds of dollars in late fees in an attempt to solve the matter, they were forced to appear in court in 2016, where they were both charged with larceny of rental equipment, and faced up to 93 days in jail and more than $500 in fines, all for late library books. In yet another case, a mother in Victoria, Texas, was notified in 2017 that she was also facing time in jail for late library books after she moved and did not receive any of the late notices from the library. She said she lost the books, but instead of simply facing a lost item fee of $21.75, the mother of 4 was informed that the fines have accumulated and she now owes $748.98 and she could spend time in jail if she does not pay the ransom. While individuals who rent movies from stores and books from libraries do so with the agreement that they will return the products or face late fees, the idea that they would be forced to spend time in jail, and to pay hundreds of dollars in fines, raises serious questions about the purpose of the system. Is it really worth it to waste time, money, and resources searching for and prosecuting the mother who forgot to return her child's library book or the homeless man who lost a $5 DVD rental, when there are violent crimes to be investigated? Police use who may want to retaliate against him physically.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I just wanted you to know that I am using this stuff under fair use. And also remember to like and subscribe this channel. Also too, keep in mind I do not make any money on YouTube. This is 5 hours work a day, you know, fighting for freedom. And you can donate with PayPal and Patreon. I just want you to think about this. If everybody gives to PayPal and Patreon, Patreon is every month. Actually, PayPal you can do every month. I have 12,000 subscribers. If everybody gives, I can quit my regular job and go full-time investigations on Charlotte County and possibly even more and beyond. So just keep that in mind. If everybody helps out, I can go full-time doing this. Thanks.